Live. Welcome. Sports Talk. What up? Oh, you might you here now. Ain't no being cute. What up, Courtney?
So, baby boy.
What up, Mike? Hey, man. We chilling, man. Hey, we want to talk about Sports Talk Texas. We here in the shop. And we finna do what we do. We finna talk sports. We finna talk courts, Detroit Lions football. I got my Mike here to represent the Dallas Cowboys. It's been a beautiful season, right?
It really has for everybody but the Cowboys. Especially, I'm so excited about the Detroit Lions and their emerging success. I really can't stress how happy I am. I really am over the moon happy that they are leading Cowboys by one game in terms of wins. And before the podcast, I'll tell you why this is so significant and what the consequences will be at the end of the season for one of these clubs.
Hey, very great introduction. Alliteration of your season. No.
It comes across as rehearsed, but that's just, I speak from my heart. And
right.
I speak the truth. I acknowledge facts. Unlike earlier Cowboy fan, just couldn't come to grips with the facts.
Right.
The facts that the 49ers absolutely, I don't even want to say whoop. It was a slaughter.
They didn't whip them. We have a Mike. There's an African American colloquialism that we use describing an something like that. It's called we beat the brakes off.
Yeah.
So literally, they got the brakes beat off. But clearly, I will say that they did beat the brakes off a couple other teams.
Yeah.
First beginning of the season, and right from the show, they did out. They went out and did what they're supposed to do. However, it's like a bullet. You talk about it. So they knew they could beat the Giants. They knew they could beat, what I mean, and they impressively they did it. And the Patriots and everybody was up on their soapbox, testing it all out, and customer service everywhere was great when the Cowboys were winning. I will say, when the Cowboys lose, this is what I hate about the economy. The Cowboys lose, bro. Don't expect good service. Don't expect to get tipped. Don't expect nothing. They're bitter.
Dak gonna lose his job.
That's right.
Wait, hold on.
Damn interception.
Oh, is that Vino?
Okay.
Vino,
I ain't no captain.
I didn't know.
I ain't no hater either.
Right.
Basketball, my shit. I'm sorry.
Okay. We'll get.
But he gonna lose his job. I'm gonna throw too many interceptions.
What you think, Mike? You're a Cowboys fan. You kind of jumped in the blender.
Good.
We're not gonna harass you.
No, we just
wanna.
Mike didn't want to do it, so I ain't leaning into him as much. Now, if that was the game or somebody, I'd have to lean into him.
Yeah.
What you think?
I think it's easy to go ahead and play on that, but I really think you play well. You could see. I saw Fred Warner, 49 linebacker. You knew exactly what we were going to do. Exactly. We look across the pattern. They look all these things. We man, exactly where to jump the routes. Exactly what they'll think.
Is that the case for every one of their games?
No.
Every one of their games.
They can man up.
That's not talking about that. I'm talking about all the other teams. He throws a lot of interceptions.
He has, 5 this year already?
3
Yeah, but he
3 this game.
In one game.
Yeah, 5
3
total.
this game.
I thought it was 5 total.
Now this is only the 4th week of football.
These 3 that he had in this game, he was pressed. He felt like he was pressed.
And he was doing this last year too, right? And it's
So and to your point, this is what I say. I don't know if Cowboys fans all over will agree with me, but here's the reality. What makes Dak's job easier is when the defense plays smash, right? When the defense is doing what they do, it makes it easier on him. But when the defense becomes neutralized, they have to rely on the quarterback. He's just he's good, but he's not great.
Yeah, he's not. He can get done.
So were you one of the fans that were calling for Cooper Rush or
No.
Trey Lance?
No.
You weren't? Okay.
So you're not yes. I mean,
Obviously, got traded for a reason.
Yeah.
And on him, he could take anybody and do something with. I'll say
You think he's that bad?
I don't think. Sorry.
Wow.
If Shanahan won the year,
Even though he's the third pick of the draft?
I mean, I think that was a reach.
Wow.
Just different standards in the NFL. You look at Wentz, he had a couple years. He was fine.
Interesting. So the acquisition of this average quarterback. What was the
I honestly don't know. They just reached out too much. Lance does up after this year.
next year?
So it's like, what are we gonna do? Do it? No. Dak's I think better out.
So let's play hypothetically. We talked about it earlier, right, Dre?
yep.
In that if the Cowboys were to cut Dak or not extend him or whatever, what team would welcome him with open arms?
Good question.
I suggested Tennessee.
This is Tennessee. There's a young boy back there.
Right? Running thing, tight end,
Maybe Raiders.
Somebody said the Raiders. You said the Raiders. That was a surprise. The Jets, because of Aaron Rodgers' injury situation, that would be a surprise to see him go over there with knowing that. But would he fit though for the Jets?
Right. Hold on, I want to ask the people a question. You get the chance to come to the Steelers. Who think that Prescott would in or the NFL team? Y'all leave comments in second. No. You're not gonna talk about Cowboys.
Oh no, hell no.
Yeah, we'll get back.
Oh
to
no,
that.
no.
You hit my banner.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
No. They're Black History. They're done. They're done.
The Barbers and Ballers Fantasy League.
Oh, that's deep. Okay. I just want to get an update.
Barbers and Ballers.
Barbers and Ballers Fantasy League.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I think I'm in fourth. Dang. Right now. First year as a rookie, he was killing himself walking around the shop. With his chest poked out. That's cool. I remember my rookie year when I was leading the whole time in fantasy, and you got my loss in the first round. So,
Typical Cowboy. Be a Cowboy fan. That's enough. I just had to insert that in there.
but I know you got to get in the league next time, Courtney. Check it out, man.
I'm okay with watching football.
Yeah.
But the fantasy stuff, there's too much to keep up with. It's a lot. It's like having another job, and it's a lot of work.
You're
What is it?
Sure, you gotta pay attention to stats, you gotta yeah, you gotta
Switch up players,
Yeah.
Bad players,
Yeah.
you might be good.
yeah.
who they playing this week.
Yeah.
Matchup.
Matches matter. See?
That's too much.
You asked me it's that. That's numbers. I'm good. I'm good.
You said you don't.
Stats. Like in fantasy football, stats. A lot of numbers. It's a lot of charts.
Not really. I mean, whoever puts something on, you know.
No, you're not stats in terms of how you think in stats.
Like, okay.
No, not school stats. No, we're not doing that.
No, I'm really so I've seen like charts of like a team's players, like all of their stats, and it's like that's too much.
Right.
like the yards, the interceptions, the throws. Like,
So the league get points when they make catches and touchdowns. You take away points when they miss field goals and they get interceptions.
Right. Or
Or
lose
lose on a play or something.
it's not as complicated.
That's it.
So you either catching points with the ball,
Running the ball.
Points for how many yards you get,
mhm.
and you get points for a touchdown.
right? Sometimes that's really it. That's your whole goal. You want to make sure everybody gets the most out of all things, yards, touchdowns, things like that.
As you get a little bit more, you start understanding.
As you'll notice, there is no fantasy league for defensive players. It's all about offense. Like in fantasy league, you ain't picking no defensive players.
True. There are leagues.
Yeah, there's some that,
that
yeah, the ones that I played in, they ain't no. It's all about offense.
usually are.
If you
If
do
you do defense, the only time when I played in the defensive ones, the defense ends and the corners were the main ones, and their points came from second tackles.
you know,
Now, if you get an interception, right?
Force
Run that back.
Yes.
Yep.
You know?
Who gets the points for that?
Well,
That's a player.
corner.
Well, your defense is gonna lose points. One. Well, no, your defense will gain points. All right, but the quarterback that's on your team, if he was the one that threw it, he gonna lose.
He gonna lose it.
so the
The
league,
league we're in, I think interception
It's called
were
PPL. What is it? PPL or something?
PPL.
That's
PPL.
what I
PPL.
thought.
PPL was that.
pass,
Points per
Points.
points per
Yeah.
and then
or what's the L?
I don't know. Maybe I had it wrong. It's PPR. and something.
It's points per
It's
reception.
two of them.
And it's points per rush.
you know what I'm saying.
Oh, God.
Things like that.
Okay.
So yeah,
But
but
when we get in the league, it's fun. It's fun. You get an interception, that's 3 points taken away from the. It's for the person who got the interception, but you took 3 points away from offense for sure. You know what I'm saying? Well, right though, you know, most times it's all offense.
and
All offense. I think your boy, Jamar Chase, put up like 82 points last week.
I wish I had him.
With the most.
Oh, you, okay.
you played again? How was it?
What y'all think of these two quarterbacks?
Hold on, Dre.
Wilson.
You got echo.
Do I? Sorry, y'all. I'm getting the echo down a little reverb.
You on the speaker?
Yeah, you know.
How's that? How's that?
We'll find out. That was in the comments. You were
What y'all
making
think of Russell Wilson versus Watson?
Ooh.
I got them both. I'm trying to figure out which one to start. I got them both on my team.
I would start watching.
Yeah, I was sorry.
Watson injured with a shoulder.
And if we play against the 49ers.
I'm sorry.
I'm thinking Wilson because the Niners I got the Niners defense.
I'm sorry.
Because Wilson
Behind.
For one game, I had Wilson on the bench. Who went out there and got like 35 points.
Yeah.
I think that was the second week, the second or the third week.
Yeah.
So then I've been starting him, and he's giving me, like 22, 23.
Not bad.
It's average. I need somebody to get me like 38, 40, 29.
Yeah.
You would think Russell would be more experienced. Russell, I wouldn't say he got the better team. They bottom of the barrel. He just won a game against Chicago.
Right.
How many did you play that game?
I think he got me about 26.
Okay.
It's not bad, but I need somebody that's spectacular.
Like that running back that Drake had that play game. He had like what 40 points.
The guys I was going against had him on the bench. He put up 40, 45 points.
Yeah.
Heck,
I had somebody more. I had 100 points on the bench between 3 players.
That hurt.
I thought I had started. One of them was a tight end,
quarterback, and
running back.
Who's your quarterback?
Jared
And Patrick Mahomes.
took off.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I mean, my whole
You get off right. It wasn't normally having such a big year.
Kelsey ain't playing.
right. So,
And that makes a difference.
yeah, not anybody.
Hurt. You got any questions?
Give me my
right, it's the Broncos and Chiefs analysis.
We just talked about it.
That's why now I real life.
I think
Point
we know,
Like 10.
we know that the Chiefs gonna win that. Right. That's a good win. Good job.
Next banner.
Yeah.
It's the 49ers versus the Browns.
That's gonna be interesting. Miles Garrett is playing.
You think
I'm
so?
trying to watch it. It's not anything.
Blow
Blowout.
They playing
That's what I think so. I just don't see you. Like consensus. My two touchdowns. What you make now?
Vikings versus Bears and the Ravens versus the Titans.
You said the Vikings were there?
Okay, Ravens versus Titans.
No.
That's hard to get. You know, he put on for the Chiefs.
I
I would rather see.
I think
the Vikings will beat the Bears.
I'm gonna go.
What you think? I know you're watching one of those teams, but what's that? Like Vikings in the Bears? Well, as individually, let me say, I don't like the Vikings because the full of game a couple years ago they had against the Saints.
Yeah.
Because I was really rooting for the Saints that year. But
Yeah.
So, yeah, that little.
What was he doing? That's the classic moment in history.
And I like
LB,
Fields. I just think that if they put more people around him offensively, bulk up his line, and give him time to grow, he don't have to run through his life the way he had been. So if I had to pick one or the other, I would only give. It's a slight edge, but I would give it to Chicago because they have something to prove because everybody's counting them out.
Right.
Whereas Minnesota, they think they've already arrived, even though their record doesn't reflect that.
No, sir. And they
That's about 4 or 5 years.
just
So,
that's tough. What you think?
I got you.
I like to see Chicago.
Okay.
Well, you know, that's a squad.
Oh, that's a small. Okay. Good.
Chicago expert on you.
Fair.
LDTV says go Panthers.
He said, "Go."
Mm-hmm.
What up, man? We'll
We'll
get
get to Carolina Panthers in a minute, man.
Yeah. I heard it all.
the ranking tight.
Mm-hmm.
They in Tennessee.
That was gonna be my question. Where are they playing?
They're in Tennessee, man.
So I take Tennessee.
They in Tennessee.
I got the.
So what we can do is all these predictions,
Mhm.
like keep a record of them, and tally up the victories who had the most successful predictions, like into the season. I'm willing to do that.
Okay, but what's
I mean,
the
she could
You like a whiteboard?
Yeah.
I got one. We do that.
Your
Tag. You know, we'll
today and you get right on Monday.
So we just had a resident Cowboy fan enter the premises. He kind of snuck in here a little bit. He made an off the wall comment about the Superman cape right here. It has an eagle on it, but it's still Superman, right? So he asked me. He says, "I hope you have another cape besides." So you know we gotta let him have it. We gotta let him have it.
Even if you got a chief,
You said cheap one?
No, or cheap one.
yeah?
Oh, you say cheap or Chiefs?
either one.
Oh, okay. See, I can deal with the
This
cheap
one's
one.
interchangeable. But this one's entertaining.
But this, as long as we're undefeated, this goes on every flight. If we lose one, it goes on every flight. If we lose the rest of the season, it goes on every flight. It's up to standard. Like it's like feet. It comes with pack. Part of it. So since we're here and you obviously are in love with your team, take me through a day in the life of a Cowboys fan. When you guys don't win.
Bro, you can't do that yet. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do the Cowboys the whole time.
Okay, he said what he said. So I had to kind of give him a little bit.
I have a TikTok that represents what happens in the life of a Cowboys fan whenever we don't win, and it's very funny. Very funny. It was the Steve Harvey pictures. Yeah, with him drinking and crying.
When he pouring up the drinks and stuff.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I ain't fine. My expectations.
See, the thing about being in Texas and just being sports talk Texas, you're gonna always run into the Cowboys.
At some point.
At some point.
You can't run away from it.
You can't hide.
They're like roaches. They come out everywhere.
You're my next team. You're my next family.
Carolina Panthers versus the Dolphins, and then the Saints versus the Texans.
Do the Panthers first.
Ooh. Panthers?
Yeah, I think they lose again.
That's wild.
Who's quarterback?
Still Bryce Young.
Oh, I think he's hurt. Oh, well, yeah, he had it. I'm gonna go with it.
They have no offensive weapons. Receivers are super mediocre. And I'm willing to trade Jameis Williams for Burns. So we can help their offense and we can get another end to rush that quarterback on the other side with Aiden Hutchinson. Make that dominant Detroit defense even more dominant.
You felt that, huh?
I love it how I said that and nobody denied the fact that we have a dominant defense.
I mean,
I'm just let you have it.
yeah, like
Let me stop. Man. I'm excited about the squad. Who's the other team?
Saints in the Texans. Saints in the Texans. I got to do that nation. Rock with them. Rock with them. Only because I'm from New Orleans.
Wait, hold on. We got a Larry said Burns for St. Brown.
I hate him.
Armand St. Brown, our number one wider.
You traded?
Not happening. What's up, bro?
What's that name, man?
Not happening, Larry.
Why do you want to make that trade?
Huh?
Why does he want to make that trade? Burns for St. Brown.
Well, because St. Brown is number one wider. Top number one wider. He's the top.
So he's trying to trade you for him, or he's trying to give him up?
No, he's trying to get it from us.
I was
James
like, why would you
Williams.
trade? Yeah, oh,
No, I'm giving James Williams the second year guy in Alabama.
oh,
For Burns. Oh, no way I'm giving St. Brown.
yeah. Why would you do that?
Wouldn't make no sense. Let's try though. What we got next, Miss Lady?
Commanders versus the Falcons.
The jury's still out on Washington because they played us, Philly, which is a divisional rivalry game. They played us with everything they had, and they shit the bed the following week. So I don't really have faith in Washington. So I'm good.
Got Washington over Falcons.
I got Falcons over
Oh,
Washington.
Falcons? I do too.
Yeah. Bijan.
I think Ritter, is that his name? I think he's gonna be all right. Yeah. He did all right, get a little comeback the last game, kind of get him a little maturity, and he ready to make some moves. Atlanta. What's next?
The Colts versus the Jags.
Anthony Richardson's out.
What a
I
quick.
would say Ritter's horrible. That's all right, man. He in the NFC South. They'll be all right. Ain't too much over there. Thank you, Larry. What you got next, folks?
The Seahawks versus the Bengals.
That's tough.
England's been trying to wake up. Where they playing at?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's on? You said Cincinnati versus Bengals. So I mean, Seahawks versus Bengals. My bad. So the second team's at home, so it ain't Cincinnati. Seahawks are going to Cincinnati. I got the Bengals.
I mean, with Jamar Chase, is quarterback playing?
Burrow's playing.
Burrow's playing. I got Cincinnati.
Vino? Chilling. See what happens. They start getting them all edge up. Y'all see them get that edge up in Courtney's window right there. They go to chill.
LD says the Bengals win. T. Higgins is
He's
back,
having partial.
and Burrows found his groove.
I agree.
Yeah, because he didn't really have a preseason.
He been playing hurt too.
Yeah.
Burrows.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can see that. Cincinnati by 3, man.
He got to do better than one game, to be back. He played one good game. He got to have another one to be back.
But wait a minute, brother. That man been in the league, what, 3 years now? How many good games has he had compared to bad games? You see what I'm saying? He's had less bad games than good games.
Yeah.
For us to be like, oh, he's falling off.
No, I don't think he fell out. I think he was just hurt.
Right.
Coming back to one good game. I think he's gonna have it this weekend too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's a real deal.
That's what's up.
I do. I'm not a big fan
Burrows
of
is the real deal.
Right.
Joe Burrow.
I would agree. I mean, he's an LSU guy. He is the real deal. From the Bayou. Swamp.
What was the coach's name? Coach.
I thought you from Ohio, man.
Man, you know he's quarterback.
You didn't understand that coach.
So he was from Ohio. He left Ohio State or something like that.
I think they kept Justin Fields instead of him.
Yeah.
Next one.
Cowboys versus Chargers.
Man, that's a loss for them boys.
It is.
It's a loss? Mike. Come on, you're a Cowboys fan. What we gonna do, man?
I don't believe in McCarthy's offense. I don't believe in Kellen Moore's offense. So I'm not scared of McCarthy's offense.
Okay. Oh, you bring up a good point. They know Kellen Moore's offense. Huh?
But that could go against them though. They can think they know it and come with a whole different scheme.
Yeah, I don't know if he got a different scheme or not. I don't know if we know what the scheme is, if we can stop it anyway.
Mm.
So okay. So what's going to be the key to victory in that game?
Mike.
I'm worried about.
Oh, is it just a toss up? Just throw it, flip it up and just close your eyes.
Eckler should be back, they said. And we can make it one. That's the best case scenario. I just don't know if we can stop them. I don't know. They get Eckler back there, and then they use a play action against all the receivers they have, Keenan Allen. And Palmer's having a good year, and Williams. So I'll be honest, I'm not going to be a homer. I can see the Cowboys losing this game.
You see the Cowboys losing?
And they're favored by 2.5 right now, which is crazy.
Who's second? Chargers
All the Cowboys are favored.
by 2.5.
That's the last week's ass whooping.
I mean, the Chargers aren't Frisco, though.
But after you demolish an opponent, the opponent may not be at 100%. So you got to get them while they're weak. Right now, the Cowboys are super weak.
To be fair, I do think the Chargers are going to win.
But
if they were in Dallas, might have a better chance. On the road,
Home game, Cowboys, to be honest.
oh, in San Diego.
And LA, like, with all the, with LA, it's always Cowboys show up there. But I don't know if that's even the deciding factor. I think it's just like I'm off the scared purpose. That's what it's coming down to.
So let me throw this number at you. 30th in passing defense.
I know who that is.
That's the Cowboys since big guy. And it's been a free fall for the quarterbacks. You know, usually when dudes are open, they're wide.
How did it get wide open like that?
Soft zone.
Yep. No more man to man.
If our pass rush doesn't get to them, then they can.
All right. Well, LDTV predicts that the Cowboys won by 8. Defense shows it big, and Den Quinn owes Kellen Moore an even practice, an ever practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Larry said he got the Cowboys by 8.
Yes.
That's the Carolina Panthers fan.
And Chargers defense ain't that great.
All right, Larry. You normally talk with some sense, so I'm gonna let that one ride.
So we got about 4-1 on the chart. Was that our last one?
Mm-mm.
Which one?
Cardinals versus Rams.
Rams. No, Rams. They playing in LA.
They may still have that hangover from that beatdown, that disappointing loss last week. So I'm gonna go.
You going Cardinals? Okay.
I'm gonna go against the grain on this one.
Rams. Cooper come back last week.
That's right. It was his first game
Back,
back.
I think they're
He looked pretty good too.
I think he threw it to him every time.
Yeah, he had to.
or Puka. Target, so yeah, I think Rams.
Stack about that boy used to play. Who you got over there, brother?
I got to take the Rams. I just don't trust the Cardinals.
Okay.
So I'll say this parenthetically: the Cowboys-Cardinals game, everybody went for the obvious choice, which was the Cowboys. A friend of mine,
Shout out Travis.
yeah, shout out to Travis,
Yeah.
who went against the grain, and he picked the Cardinals. Took 800 on him. He won $4,000. So I'm gonna go against the grain and go with the Cardinals, not the Rams, and hopefully I ain't betting them. So I'm just gonna use that logic.
Yeah, Larry says Cub Atwell. What's his name? Nakua? Nakua? Nakua. The wide receiver. They're gonna be too much. Who you got?
Huh?
Who you got? Answers?
I don't watch this.
Just give us anybody.
I don't know anything. I don't know how they play.
What's your favorite color?
Pink. Pink. I'm
What do you
sorry.
think will win?
Next one.
Yeah. Patriots versus Raiders.
Cardinal, Goldberg,
Yeah.
Rams.
But those in the front.
Well, that I would say.
I'm like my tires.
You said Patriots versus Rams? Raiders?
No, Patriots versus Raiders. Yeah.
That's kind of trash. Raiders. Raiders, Mike.
Yeah.
Right. Courtney.
On who, sorry?
Raiders, Patriots.
What?
I'm gonna have to go to the Raiders.
That's a bad one. Scrub right there.
And, you know,
Hold on, this is a big call.
Go ahead, bro.
So we're doing
I don't
live.
have to go here and talking on Sunday. To me. What did you say on there? Excuse me.
yeah.
What is it?
Danielson versus Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
Giants. You talking about Larry?
Is that Larry again?
The belly.
Yeah, shit. So Anderson and Mr. Miyagi.
Elaborate, sir.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the Giants somewhere up in there.
And what's the belly chip bowl?
The Belichick Bowl.
Belichick Bowl.
So that's Josh McDaniels. That's me talking about Josh McDaniels versus Bill Belichick.
Okay.
Josh McDaniels used to coach for the Patriots as an assistant or something like that. So that's what he means by the Belichick Bowl.
Okay.
I think, and I don't have the numbers in front of me, but most coaches that go against Belichick don't do well. Pulling, kind of going with the underdog.
I got you. So I feel about it. So in that case, I'm gonna go with Miyagi.
You going Miyagi?
Yeah, I'm going Miyagi.
Okay. I'm going Danielson, man.
We'll go Raiders. I gotta go Danielson.
Yeah. Mike, you said Raiders too?
Yeah.
Are the Raiders good, y'all?
Didn't they win last week? The Raiders.
The Raiders beat the Green Bay Packers for the first time since 1987. I couldn't believe that.
They're going to the Super Bowl.
They're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Cowboy fan would say that.
What we got? He's interacting with us. What Larry said?
Patriots get a needed win.
Oh, we got the Patriots. Okay. I don't think so, Larry. Patriots are bad, man. They definitely need one. Well, in 2 weeks they scored 3 points.
Lost the best two defenders.
Christian Gonzalez is gone.
John.
What's his first?
Yeah. Linebacker.
So I got a question real quick. Do y'all think that Belichick about time for him to retire, move on, or to give him another chance to keep rebuilding and stay?
How old is he? What, 88? Something like that? He got to be at least close to 80.
He's earned the right, bro. He's earned the right to stay on.
He can do whatever he wants.
Yes, it's his team, right?
That's right.
All right, we mixed on that. Raiders and Patriots. I got Raiders.
Mhm.
Next.
Eagles versus Jets.
Oh,
What's up? The leader to explain.
oh
Next.
no, bro.
Solid.
Hold on. Skip past that.
Coming after Hurts.
Where are they playing at? You said Eagles versus. Oh, they're playing in New York.
He said every time Hurts runs, they're gonna give him 11 kills.
You don't want to talk? You don't want to talk on your Eagles?
You can't be quiet on the Eagles, brother.
No, I already know who's going to win.
Yeah. What you say, Mike?
I'll go Eagles, but
It's in the gimme.
No game.
no, yeah.
No game is a gimme in the NFL.
No.
Any team can lose at any time.
Close game. We've had a couple nail bites.
That's respectable.
But now you don't believe in Zach Wilson, so I said that the Eagles. Yeah, I do agree he's getting better.
Yeah.
I think they're helping him out.
Larry says Eagles by 6 in a close game. The Jets defense will show up.
Their plan is to hit Hurts every time he runs. They want to hit him.
So you got some people thinking the Jets gonna win.
I mean,
I don't know about that, but I know what the coach said.
you know.
Yeah, I think the Eagles gonna handle that pretty easy.
But to be fair, I still don't think we're playing totally 100% even football. There's still a lot of things we need to work on, like I've been saying all week. I'm not impressed with the 5-0 record, even though it's impressive. We've been able to find a way to win each week. We rise to the occasion. And every game we just fought for it, and we didn't quit. But no team is laying down and letting us beat them. They're playing their best football against us. So it's just going to be a matter of time to see how excited I get. Because I'm not excited right now. I'm just happy. I'm not excited. I'm happy with the 5-0 start, but I'm not excited. I won't be excited until like week 14, week 12, somewhere from there.
Another respectable piece of commentary. What's the name?
Versus Bills.
Pittsburgh?
Giants versus Bills.
Oh, Giants versus Bills. That's
Bills.
That's yeah, all that.
Bills.
You got Bills too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike? Oh, Bill's playing.
Hey,
He said Bills ball.
I don't think Daniel Jones is playing. I don't think
Yeah. You said Daniel Jones isn't playing?
that is, he was at this practice this week.
I don't know if he'll play there.
yeah. Larry says Bills by 17. Next question.
By 17.
Next question.
I agree. Next one.
Hey, yeah. All right. Lions versus the Bucks.
You heard him. What you think, bro?
I'll pick the Lions.
I mean, have you seen Tampa play?
You know what? I haven't watched a single Tampa game this year.
So I've been coming on Sunday. We put all the games up, but they have a good defense. It's, I believe, top 15 against the pass and top 10 against the run. So they've been doing a lot in that arena to keep them in games. But all time, Detroit has a winning record against them. We love playing in Tampa. Even when we were sorry, just like we love to see them. I think that we are a better team than them overall. Better quarterback play, better offense, better defense, and we focus. You know, no game. I say it all the time. Every play is a Super Bowl play for us because we never been there. So you got to think. In order for us to get there, every practice play, every snap, you should be thinking Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So yeah, we beat them by 10. We're gonna go to Tampa Bay. We're gonna beat them by 10. People are gonna walk in here next week, congratulate me again, and I'm gonna say I don't want it. My bad.
I say it's gonna be the Bucks.
You got the Bucks?
Mhm.
I thought you didn't know nothing about football.
I don't. I'm just saying it to spite you.
That's cool. Who you got, Mike? For sure.
Baker's having, I think, a way better season than expected.
Yeah, I agree.
Larry says Bucks by 3 in Tampa. Stop preaching, Dre.
You got Detroit Vito against the Bucks in Tampa.
Mike Evans playing?
I'm sorry.
Is Mike Evans playing? All right, I got Tampa good. No, that's pretty good. No, take that back. I got a back door. So I need to try. I got yeah.
Hey, Vino, even though you're a Chicago Bears fan, I like you. And so I'm leaving the seat open because I know it's going to be a hard year for the Bears. But over here, you can ride with us. You know what I'm saying? And not get
Trying
judged.
to recruit you to the bad way. He said, I don't want that seat.
There you go, Mike. Hey, man, thanks for coming in.
Yep.
Yeah, too.
So, y'all gonna win or lose? I just want to know. Where you go? Y'all gonna win or lose?
He got the loss. You call loss.
Cowboy.
Lost.
You gonna lost?
I need to talk to my friends.
How you doing,
I
man?
need to restore my confidence. So I want to go down.
I'm a Cowboys fan, but I think that yeah.
Close by 3. Stop preaching, Dre.
Yeah,
You at the football?
so,
Team.
do it.
Come in.
I mean, I had to feel like that name.
Happening is the T edge.
And
That new group came in, I think they can change that name. Set the Bucks just to spite.
she did, man.
Good.
She wanted to spite me, man.
That's
It's all love. It's always in house
Always.
where it starts at. You know. Hey, what y'all thinking of Washington Commanders' name? Y'all like that?
There's nothing formidable about that, man. Like,
football team. It could have kept football team.
man, that was a lot better, right? At least you know you're playing a football team.
For real.
Man, like I said, I think they're gonna change it again, man. It's new ownership group. I think they want to clean the slate for this stuff. They're gonna change that name again. Which one you want first?
Yeah.
Which one? With name? I think
The serpents or something. I mean, something.
Red tails.
it's called the Washington Magic Johnson. Washington.
No.
The red tail and the red hawks.
Red tails,
You know,
Or tigers or something.
I say red. I still go red. Red hawks represent red tails and red hawks represent.
I like red. I like
Red
red
tails.
tails.
Watching the red tails. Okay. That's like the New Orleans Pelicans. Come on. Come on.
I'm gonna look up what red tails are real quick, okay?
Now I know about the flight boys, the red tail. I know about them. All right, man.
Hey, how we doing, Vito? Yeah. You said you know about the.
Something like that.
Let me see that.
The helmet right there.
Where you keep it in R, you know what I'm saying?
Keep an R in there. Got the red tails. They, like I said, they're flight boys. It makes a little sense. They're fighters. You know. I like red hawks. They ain't bad.
Not bad.
It's more collegey.
Yeah, red.
Yeah, red tails is more professional.
Sir.
Give me a bet. I want to know what you think, dog.
Come on.
What they gonna change Washington name to? Washington Magic Johnsons or the Red Tails?
The Washington Pig Feet is what Larry says.
Pig feet?
Washington Pig Feet?
I was surprised he
That
went
boy
on.
hungry. He at work hungry.
I was surprised he went on the broadcast last week. When he left the Lakers, he left them in a bad
Who's that?
magic.
Oh, yeah.
When he was trying to run the Lakers, he put them in a bad spot. He was front and center.
Can I be honest? Wasn't all him.
And no, he never all one person, but man, he walked out and just,
He left them high and dry.
But you know why he walked out, right?
I don't know.
No, he didn't have no control.
He had no more control. The team that was put together was basically Magic Johnson, Lonzo Ball, who's the dude that played for the Pelicans now?
Kuzma.
Ingram, Kuz, all these guys were his creation. You boycott him, but they boycott him. Well, LeBron, I don't want to trade. I like this. You already know LeBron behind the side.
We know
that. He no longer in Magic don't rock like that. You know what I'm saying? So he stepped back. So they put themselves in that position. You know what I'm saying? They were asking to me, the Lakers were on like a steady rise with young talent. And then all of a sudden, LeBron with the steady rise. He wants immediate action. You know what I mean? And they got a lot of good.
Yeah, he on the clock. He on time.
Right.
Clock.
Sure. So I wouldn't blame Magic all the way. I think Magic did a
No,
pretty
that's
good job
fair.
drafting and turning.
I will say they were not a championship roster
Without LeBron?
they were not.
Oh, no.
They were competitive,
Right.
but you don't play the game to just be only competitive. Play the game to win, because that's the ultimate validation of success in sports. Winning the big game, and the Lakers weren't built at the time to win a game like that, or even make it to the playoffs. They could be competitive for the year, but
They knew, like you said, man, they knew getting LeBron, that was going to come with that. Because everywhere he went, man, he traded the young talent away. Say, man, when he went back to Cleveland, he traded Wiggins and everybody to get Kevin Love.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. So that just comes with it. And I'm a Lakers fan.
You're a Laker fan, right?
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm in here with a bunch of Laker fans right now. So if y'all hear any rumbling or anything like that, y'all know what happened. These Mavs been stood up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna sit down, so it ain't winning nothing this year.
But now a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, was Magic League was a lot of that because they was doing a lot of that power drop for Lincoln. You know what I'm saying?
And he didn't like that.
Yeah.
His voice was a lot louder in the ballroom than Magic would have liked it.
What y'all think of the job they done since then?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we good. We solid enough. We solid. Now, could we beat Denver in conference final?
This year or
This year.
Oh, yeah.
This year, yeah. Last year, no.
We so
We didn't stand a chance last year.
we was we had no lift last year.
No depth, no speed, I mean,
That lift, like every other big besides AD that played did play.
yeah.
Now you got Christian Wood, he gonna play, he gonna put some points up.
I hope he does. I hope he does.
Yeah.
And I only say that because what happens is you accumulate so much talent that you lose sight of the talent that you have because of what's working now.
We deep. Man.
I'm glad they signed Austin Rivers.
Austin Reeves. Yeah.
Reeves. I keep on saying Rivers.
Call him Connor, man.
There you go. That's that
I
name.
love Connor.
Whatever.
All right, Connor.
So, a little inside joke. The reason why the word Connor or the name Connor gets a little chuckle in here is because a few weeks back, Drake put on this really good playlist. I mean, it was fire.
It was really good.
Show about that verse.
So he was trying to show some diversity in his music, his eclectic music taste, right? To say it.
Okay.
And, she named him Connor. So that's Dre's in-house name.
Connor.
Larry, next time you come in, just holler at your boy Connor.
Oh man.
I ain't even know nothing about
Yeah, man. See how you
Hey, yo, we didn't even do anything. You were named for a good thing. Connor's a good name.
All right, what was on the playlist?
Connor.
A lot. So
Like,
it was a very so he had NSYNC on there. He had
Backstreet.
of
yeah,
course.
Backstreet Boys. He had
Solo.
Maroon 5. He had what's his name?
it. They really made these kids want to block on them.
Kevin Campbell. I mean, he had everybody on there.
Yeah.
So we call him,
That worked.
Hey man, hey, you have to expand your taste in order to really experience life. The life of life.
Hold on. Well, actually, I feel like you were. Did you listen to heavy metal? Like,
No.
No? Okay.
I draw a line with that.
you don't listen to heavy
Too
metal
loud.
either?
Yeah, too much screaming and
Yeah.
yeah.
That would give me a headache.
It's scary music.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't express
But you gotta be, so from what I understand, you gotta be high. You gotta be on something to really tolerate that.
That's it.
Oh,
That's what I heard.
I
don't
feel
know.
like you would get more scared. Like, oh, no. You know?
I would do it.
No, would I?
So anyway, we're not gonna keep talking about Connor.
Connor.
Connor's a good dude.
All right, Connor. Connor's turning back to Dre.
So anyhow, so y'all think the Lakers are in the Western Conference Finals next year?
I think so.
Hey,
Because either Denver or Phoenix, they're gonna eliminate each other. So
It's stacked over
I don't know. It's hard.
See, this gonna be
yeah.
really make a difference.
Larry said.
Oh, for sure.
We can't play around. We can't play around coming out the gate.
Hold on, we got some
I just need AD. I just need AD to stay healthy and play.
This is the last comment on Connor, but black card revoked if you listen to heavy metal music. Larry said your black card is revoked if you listen to heavy metal music.
No, we don't. Larry, no.
You don't got to worry about that.
Everything is still active, but my brother.
All right, y'all. Last December of this January, I went to Hawaii at a resort and ran into Magic Johnson. Everybody told me you can't approach him. You can't approach him. So I approached him while I was there. I had pictures with him with me and him with my wife, and I got 5 minutes with him.
Yeah.
And the man told me this came from Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Luka Doncic was one player away from being championship player. Now, I don't know if we got that player this year or not.
I would say no, but I would agree that he's probably one player away. It depends on who that player is. It's not Kyrie. As great as Kyrie is one of the most formidable point guards in the league right now. His game it speaks for itself. The guy is good at ball. However, he's a ball dominant guard. Luka is a ball dominant guard. You can't have two ball dominant players that are going to propel your team towards success. You're supposed to have balance in terms of who's on the court with your stars. And you can't afford to sit Kyrie, so he has to play with Luka. What they need is a shooter and a center, or a power forward that's like, but they don't make those power forwards as tough as they used to
You know what's gonna be good for the Mavericks?
be. What's that?
Kid Derek Lively.
You think so?
Oh yeah, he Tyson Chandler, man. He a young Tyson Chandler.
That's interesting you say that.
Need defensive presence. Somebody who can alter shots.
All you gotta do is catch live.
Yep. Catch live.
Roll to the back.
I guess this year isn't the year that he's gonna really, I don't know, do a lot. Obviously gonna have to develop. But back to what Magic said, we one player away. We also one player away from Luka being gone.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Kyrie being here is that one player. All right.
You think so?
Yes. He's the one player that's gonna determine if he stays.
Also, break that down. I can't let you ride like that.
So, no, that's cool. No, that's cool. So last year, they come, we get the only 25 games together. I get it, they got to get chemistry or whatever. But sometimes you can tell by how people are playing on the court, how they moving, if there's really something that's going to be there, right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
And honestly, I don't see it. So yeah, it's
You don't see it at all, or you didn't see it in that 25 game?
in those games I didn't see it.
Okay.
Now,
Still hope.
again, I understand chemistry has to be built, but I don't really know if Kyrie Irving is built for the long term of building chemistry. And I know that Luka probably ain't gonna stick around for 4 or 5 years to figure it out.
They told me, they said, don't bother. 1 minute at a time. To get
I tell you what, though.
Right there, my man with Magic Johnson, man. Slide up and let everybody see it.
I tell you that thing about Kyrie, man. You get Kyrie to beat Kyrie, right?
Right.
The only time Kyrie is Kyrie with the Mavericks is when Luka's not.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And that don't work. Both of them jokers need to play about 35 minutes a game. So they got to be on the court together.
So, okay, I got a question for you.
Go ahead, bro.
Almost every star finds their way to LA. Who do you think would be the next star to frequent that purple and gold? I got two people in mind right now.
First, I thought it was Dan. Yeah. Everybody's saying Luka.
Yeah.
Luke
Luke is one of them.
Luka's the first one that comes to my
They ain't
mind.
gonna be too
The
old.
other one comes to mind. Eventually, Giannis.
No.
Guaranteed.
No way.
Guaranteed.
Come on, man.
It's gonna surprise you.
Ain't got no reason to now.
Bruh, let me tell you. LA is an attractive destination for a lot of ball. Especially when LeBron retires, it's gonna be open season.
How old is
AD?
Yeah.
Giannis? Oh, you like 26, 27?
Yeah, about 27, 28.
Yeah, he young. He young.
younger than my son? That's great. So you saying when he's about 31, go over there and
And might want
twilight
more.
of his career.
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
a lot of players find it way. Am I right?
I think it's gonna be
That's
Luka,
big
man.
for the Euros too. The Euros
I
going
think
to
it's gonna be
New York
Luka
for LA.
If this gonna work with Kyrie, Luka gonna get the blame for all.
Which is gonna send him somewhere else.
Exactly.
Let me say something about Luka, y'all. The deficiency in his game was just a lot beside of defense. On offense, his disregard to move without the ball.
He doesn't move without the ball.
Him not move, and he's not a good spot up shooter. So that's two things that don't make sense. You don't move without the ball, and you're not a good spot up shooter. So you can't be the guy that sits in the corner and you're a factor if, let's say, Kyrie's in the game and he's breaking the defense down. They're not worried about you, right? He shoots it, even though he's a good 1-footed 3-point shooter. He still shoots under 31% for his career.
Now it's 5-on-4.
That's 5-on-4. So if those things haven't been improved by Luka, right now he's a golden child for Dallas. But eventually the media is going to be like, hey, this, that, this. That's when the pressure changes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna get the blame for everything that go wrong.
And that's just a big thing. Right.
How many more years you got on this contract?
I think 3.
Three?
I think 3.
Okay.
But anything happen within 3 years.
I don't think he's going to extend right away. That's going to be the telltale. If he extend when he come up for his extension, if he extend right away, definitely mean that for Davis.
Right.
Man, hold up. Speaking of Dame, what happened to that? How did that trade break down? Because from what I understand, he was supposed to be going to Miami.
They wanted to know. They wanted to hit it up.
All right. Larry says Giannis will retire, but Luka will retire on Maverick. And off the ball doesn't mean sit in the corner.
No, it doesn't. I mean,
But
off the
that's
ball
what he
means
does, though,
moving
Larry.
around the ball. Off the ball movement means setting picks. Off the ball movement means, screening guys open, getting yourself open in spots so that the person who has the ball can find you so you can be a threat. That's what off the ball movement is. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said his off the ball movement is bad. Because what he does is he passes the ball, he's no longer in the offense.
Yeah, he's not
You're not part of the offense anymore. That's not good off the ball. One of the best off the ball players in the game, Steph Curry. He's one of the best off the ball players in the game. You know what I'm saying? You have to know where he is at all times. He's gonna bust you for a three if he finds a spot out there, or he's gonna come off the screen and get an easy layup. You have to always defend him. Luka pass the ball, you got to defend him. Just look at it.
I'll tell you another better off the ball player in the history of sport, NBA, Reggie Miller.
Bet. Want to bet? That remind me of himself. Like, play back to the day. My bad. That moment. That's about when
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I think about Luka though, man. I think Luka's gonna be, like you said, he's not gonna. If we don't do that this year, the next year, it's a wrap, bro.
Yeah, I think if we're gonna do it this year, I think
I still think he still have a couple more years.
With no draft capital, we have no draft capital.
I thought y'all had draft capital.
No.
Oh.
We gave up everything to get Kyrie. That's why we had to sign. You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
Kyrie wasn't an option. We had to sign.
and there ain't too many dirt chaps that are gonna stay.
No.
Stay.
Not in this climate.
No.
Not this new age of sports, man. Dudes is trying to get it right now, man. And have
Travis
fun
Kelce
doing
is
it.
expected to play tonight. What Kelce was questionable. He expected to play.
Okay.
Travis Kelce.
Did you hear he was dating Taylor Swift?
Why
Why would he do that?
Went off the field, threw the shoulder down, went in the back. Mahomes twisted his ankle, can barely walk, can't run, goes out on the field.
Well, the medicine these days works in about 5 minutes.
Imagine they got
They gonna get you right. Quick.
they got a lot of money on the line.
Yes, sir.
You
You
gotta
got
put
put out there and play, man.
Which brings me to my something I've been thinking about the last 6 months.
What's that, bro?
I don't think Pat Mahomes hurt in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
He wasn't hurt. If you can't tell me you have a high ankle sprain, you're running 5 miles per hour. You can't do that. Not on a high ankle sprain. You can barely walk. So that's, I mean, it could be gamesmanship. It could be strategy. It could have been anything. Well, he's not playing. Well, he's still hurt. Could have been that. You know what I mean? But I don't think he was hurt.
He had a little tweak, bro.
He probably was tweaked, but he don't want hurt like they made it out to be.
He was off.
Because you ain't running like dude. It takes about 6 weeks for that thing to heal.
Right.
He was out 2.
Right.
And then shot him up with that other stuff that shoot him up with.
Oh, kind.
Yeah.
All right, man, I'm gonna ask you a question, man. I'm gonna get back to the Philadelphia Eagles. Bro.
Here we go.
You realize and respect the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, they probably are the best team in sports right now, in football.
Okay.
Yeah. But do I pick them to beat us? No. I picked them to give us a game, and I expect our players to do what they always do: rise to the occasion and win. Figure it out.
Yeah. Because Frisco gonna come with that with a whole bad attitude after how y'all talk bad to them on that field last year.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I know. So
Y'all
they
talk
got
real
a
bad
chip on their shoulders
for a
too.
straight guy.
Yeah, I know. So we're kind of like expecting that.
Yeah.
But
First said, I'm Mr. Event. Talking about.
our guys got something to prove too.
Which wasn't fluke.
Right. And it's going to make it a very interesting game.
Yeah.
It's probably the game of the week that week.
Yeah.
especially if they're both undefeated, boy,
Come on. That's enough.
boy,
All that ain't happening.
somebody got to lose.
You talking about in the playoffs?
I'm saying when they go head to head,
Yeah.
somebody got to lose.
Oh, no.
And if they meet and both of them five undefeated, it's gonna be a great game. Win, lose, or whatever, I'm still coming to work. Larry,
So you still coming to work, bro?
I'm still coming to work.
You a Cowboys fan, bro?
He said, man, don't cuss me out like that.
He said, no, man.
What's your team, bro? The Saints? Who that? My man, all right.
Who the same fan? Little Nago guy?
Yeah, they're the Saints fan.
No, that man. You more like the. No, look at. Yeah,
He said, I know I need to hurt you. You said, let me look at it. He said, I know I need to hurt you.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. So you, I think that I think I would love to see them guys play. And both of them at full strength. I really would. I think it's gonna be a slobber knocker. You know what I'm saying?
A slobber knocker.
That's what John Madden would say back in the day. That's a real slobber knocker. You know what I'm talking about? That's good football right there when they playing like that, man. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, I haven't heard that in a very long time. Very long time. Yeah.
Hey man, you're gonna learn a lot from a dummy up in here. You're teach you a lot.
Okay.
Who you got, big dog? If they play right now, tomorrow.
Oh, I got Philip. Sorry.
And I gotta wait till after my haircut's done.
Okay, so he gonna preface his answer by saying that all of a sudden my hands are getting tired.
I think San Francisco is pretty complete right now.
They really are. They're the
I
most
do.
complete team in football. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. However, they can be beat too. Just gotta find a way.
Ooh, okay. This I didn't even notice. I want to thank y'all. I was actually went by kind of fast. We went over
By a minute.
by
Like that.
almost 10 minutes. All right. Any final words, any partners? To the people?
I hope the Lions lose to the Bucks.
I'm just gonna say, may the best and well-prepared team win on Sunday or whenever they play.
Yep.
And that's what's gonna come down to.
Oh, before I go, I want to spin the wheel. I'm gonna get somebody $2 off their cut today. Man. They answer the question. Just two. I ain't going too far. I ain't going too far now. What's the question?
Can you give us a second?
All right, who won it? Who wants the question?
All right. Who was the number one overall pick in 2021?
Oh, that's easy.
NFL. You know, NFL. 2021 number one overall pick. What was that? 2 years ago?
Yeah.
That's good.
Thanks.
You know what? Get off your phone. Don't go on your phone now. Who was the number one overall pick in the NFL in 2021?
I appreciate it, man. You're my favorite client.
Y'all know Nate.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna say nothing. We're gonna keep it moving, man. Hey man, thank you for tuning in. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. After we figure out what's gonna happen tonight with these Broncos, I'm gonna give you a preview of the college football.